Hi, honeys. It's Michelle. I just got back from thrift store shopping and I wanted to show you what I got. We'll see how much time I have left when I get about halfway through, but I think this is going to have to be two videos. And well, actually, it's going to be three because at one of the places I only got books and it's enough to where it would be an entire book video by itself. So it'll be probably two thrift store videos and then, well, thrift store finds, and then the third one will be books found at the thrift shop. So let's get started. The first place I went was the Salvation Army, and I'm just so excited about what I found. Today at the Salvation Army, yellow was half off. So as always, I try to stick with whatever color's half off. And I found this. The price tag says $3.99, but I got it for $2. And it says Homestead Snack Set, another product of the Federal Glass Company from Columbus, Ohio. And let's see, do we have a year on here or anything? Nope. So here's what this side looks like. I mean, this has got to be pretty old. I'd say, what, late 60s maybe? Mom, what do you think? I know my mom watches my videos. So when I open it up, it looks like this. So there's 4 just adorable teacups. All right, and it's got the little ridges on the arm. But they're just cute little petite cups. I think these are for punch. And then it's got these, which I think are the cutest, probably the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. So I think what the point in these is you can have your guests put their snacks or their hors d'oeuvres here, and they can put their dips here, and maybe the little olives or something that they get here, or they can leave this blank and they can rest their spoon or fork right here on this little ridged part right here. Isn't that just cute? I just love it. Or if they don't want to do it that way, the teacup fits perfectly in the little dip section. So that's probably what it's for, but I just thought that was adorable. I am trying to dream about the future, and one of the only things keeping me going is thinking about having a house one day. I cannot wait to have people over and to entertain. I love cooking for people, and so I just think this will really come in handy. Now, there was only 3 of these, and so I don't know where the 4th one is, but later on, you will find that I found something that will go with the set, oddly enough. So I went ahead and got that, but you'll see that in one of the other stores that I went to today. All right, sometimes I just wish that I had paper plates because I don't feel like doing dishes every day of my life. And unfortunately, I feel like the only way to really get paper plates is to have those little wicker things that you can put them in. But it's so hard to find them now. And when I do find them, I feel like they're kind of overpriced. I saw them somewhere and they were $5 each. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to wait. So guess what I found today? They had a set of 4 of them. And if they were used, it wasn't very much. I'm sorry, there's not 4 of them in here. There's 6 of them in here. The price was 99 cents, but I got them for 50 cents. I got 6 of these for 50 cents. And they still have the little made in China tags on the bottom, so they don't look like they were used. It looks like somebody bought them and put them on a shelf and never actually tried them out. And so for me, this is great because I will use them. Now I can get my paper plates and I don't have to worry about if because you know how they, when the food kind of, the heat or the liquid from food goes through the paper, then all of a sudden the paper breaks open on the bottom. Now you don't have to worry about it when you can set them in here. So I am super excited about finding those. Okay, the other, I only got 3 more items at this store, but then there's another store I'll show you after this. I got some clothes. So this, the price tag on this was $7.99, but it was yellow, so I got it for $4. It's a schoolgirl dress. Or to me, it's a schoolgirl dress. It looks like something I would have worn in high school. It's brown and navy. And it looks like the kind of little jumper that you would wear, like a t-shirt or a long sleeve shirt or a turtleneck under. But I just thought this was so adorable. And it has pockets. It's got buttons going down the front. And it doesn't have any lining in it. But it's, you know, it's nice and thick, so it's perfect for fall or winter. It's an American Eagle dress. It was made in China, and it is 97% polyester, 3% elastane, and it's machine washable. And I guess I forgot to mention, still has the tags on it. So this was originally $45 at American Eagle Outfitters. And this is a extra large long. But I thought, well, I love this. It's so cute. American. Okay, so I have a couple little tips for you here with, and I'll give you tips on the next segment with the clothes I got there too. But when with clothes, I try to find things that still have the tag on them if I can. And I try to look for name brand items. Or maybe not designer, but like American Eagle, that's a pretty good brand. Those kind of brands, if you get good brands, they tend to be made better, so they tend to last longer. But on top of that, now that we can't try things on, if I get something home and I try it on, the resale value of this is probably quite a bit more than I paid for it. So if I can turn around and sell it on Poshmark for more than I paid, it feels like it's worth buying to me. And with some of these brands like American Eagle, it wouldn't be hard to sell. Now, brands that I avoid are any brands that you find at Walmart, Target, Kmart, Old Navy, anything like that, that you could probably get similar prices if something was on clearance there. Like, it's hard to want to buy a Faded Glory Walmart shirt for $6 when I could probably get it on sale brand new at Walmart for $5. And the resale value is not high on those. People aren't really trying to find a good deal on some used Walmart clothes because of that fact. They are so affordable brand new. Why would you want to buy them used? So those are just a few tips that I have. I've also found, you know, if you're going to sell clothes online, try to pay attention to what the fads are. What are people wearing? Because as an example, right now, you're probably not going to sell the Gap, for example. People don't shop at the Gap anymore, not like they used to. It's not something people drool over, right? So it's important to think of what brands are people gonna, oh, I have to have that. That's what you want to buy if you're thinking about maybe selling it if it doesn't look good. So, like I said, I have no idea if this is gonna fit, but if it doesn't, that's okay. I'll sell it. It's just so cute. And it has the tag still on it. I can't get over that. Okay. Then I found this dress. This is more of like a, I don't know if, kind of like a sweatshirt. It's Almost Famous brand. And this Almost Famous, I think is kind of more of like a real trendy teenage brand. And I'm okay with that because some of those trendy teenage brands tend to also get a lot of sales if you try to turn around and sell it online. This is a 1X. It's made in China, and it is from their plus size department. It's still got the tags on it. So it was a $20 dress. The tag on it was for $10, and I got it for $5. And here's what it looks like. It's a cold shoulder dress that has, this is the back of it. So it's got like a kind of like a teardrop cut out on the back, and I like open backs. And then in the front, it's just slightly scoop necked. It's got a little bit of distressing on it over here, which is super trendy. And then it's a cold shoulder dress with some distressing on the sleeves, and then it's got like a sweatshirt kind of sleeve on it. And so then the hem is, what is this called? I don't know, like a ragged hem, an undone hem. I actually prefer these to the sewn ones, but very trendy, very something that like I said, I could sell easily if I don't like the way it looks on me. So, and that's a dress that looks like, holding it up to me in the store, it looked like it went a couple inches above the knee. So, and I love burgundy too. And then the last thing I got, I have been on the hunt for sweaters. Sweaters and dresses, I've been looking for. Dresses, I just feel like I can never get enough of them. I can wear them to church. I can wear them out to dinner. I can wear them at home. I can wear them to different family functions or holidays. I mean, I feel like dresses are always a solid purchase. But then I feel like I just don't have enough sweaters. We just moved here from Florida. And in Florida, you don't need sweaters. In Vegas, you do, because it does get cold in the winter. But we also plan on doing a little bit of traveling to different areas during the winter now that we're here. So I definitely needed some sweaters, and I really didn't have enough this last winter until today. Now I have plenty of sweaters, but I found this one. The price tag is $5.99, and I got it for half off. So I got it for $3. The brand is Vince, is it Camuto or Komodo? Camuto, I think. And it's an extra large, made in China. It's got kind of like a boat neck, a boat cut on the neck. It's a crop sweater, and it's a little bit oversized. And it's got 3/4 sleeves, and it's just really soft. Feels like a nice blanket that you want to cuddle with in front of a fireplace. And the sleeves are, they're a little bit wide, like they're straight cut. They don't get narrower as you get closer to the elbow. And then it's got this little slit here at the waist. Here's what the inside looks like. So what I do with shirts, sweaters, dresses, I think I might have mentioned this before, but I look at the armpits. And if there's no wear and tear on the armpit, I figure if somebody wore it, it probably was only once. The other thing, of course, I look at the hems. I make sure that none of them are loose or anything. Make sure there's no snags on sweaters. And the other area I look at is this V right here. If somebody wore it and they stained it when they were eating, maybe they dropped some, I don't know, they were eating a hot dog and they got some mustard on the shirt. It's going to be in this area here. It's not going to be on the back of the shirt or on the arms usually, maybe on the bottom half of the arms. But so that's usually what I look at. I look at the armpits, and then I look at the chest part. Another area you can look at, especially with men's shirts, is this area here around the tag. If a man's been wearing a shirt and sweating in it, it'll be kind of yellowy there. And then also check the armpits on men's shirts. And the V. So, and this is another thing, if I don't like the way it looks, I can always sell it. Vince Camuto is a on-trend and high-demand brand. So the grand total for all of those items was $14.50. The next store I went in, I didn't really get a whole lot. I felt a little bit uncomfortable in there. There was a woman that worked there that was kind of following me around, and she was standing about 5 feet away, but then she kept like watching me, and I was like, why are you watching? It was just uncomfortable. So I decided to leave. I just wanted to look around in peace kind of thing. I don't know, it was weird. So what I ended up getting was, I found, this is a Hallmark 10 made in Kansas City, Missouri. And I've been wanting this 10 for the longest time. Ladies, I can't tell you, it's got to be 10 years. I keep putting it on my watch list on eBay, and it's always at least $20 for this thing. But I love it. I just think it's just so cozy, and it's like my theme. I want a cozy life. So I got this for $1.99. I couldn't believe it. $1.99, and these are always $20 at least on eBay. And here's the inside. It's pristine. It's beautiful. My plans for this 10, in the kitchen where I have my spatulas and everything, the holder for it, I don't feel like it's big enough. I wanted something big that I can really put a lot of spoons and spatulas and everything in, my ladles. I think this is big enough around for that. And it's nice because it's just so cute, so cozy. I love it. I can turn it if there's different things I want to look at different times of the year. But the best part is it's got a cat down there in the corner. So that's probably the side that'll be facing out. Then I found this, and maybe I'll just switch this out for when it's Christmas time. But I found this tin right here. I love tins, if you hadn't noticed. It just says Merry Christmas, and then on the train it says Xmas Express. I just think that's gorgeous. It says 1995 Maurice Lenel Cookie Company. This was 99 cents. And then another pristine inside. We must have had a tin can collector that donated these. Then I found this pretty bracelet. What is that, tortoise shell? Green's my favorite color, and when I saw this, I had to have it. It's $1.99. But I think this is some kind of a shell. I just love this. I love bracelets, and I thought this was gorgeous. And then the last thing I got at this store was Creating Christmas Memories, Family Traditions for a Lifetime by Sherry Fuller. And I got this for $1.99. This is from 1991. And it's just got all kinds of neat stuff in it. It's got recipes, it's got, cookie exchange recipes, and it's got different ideas for creating memories. It has different crafts that you can do with kids, a list of classic Christmas movies, and sayings that you can put in cards if you want to make them from scratch. It's got a little sense of Christmas if you want to make your own potpourri for Christmas. It's got all kinds of fun little Christmas traditions that you can do with your family to create fun memories and everything. And then at the back, and it's got a little gingerbread house cutout thing that you can print it and make it bigger. And then you can sit down. This is kind of neat. It's got recollections. It's got a family discussion section where you can ask questions and have everybody go around and answer them. Then it has different ideas of different kinds of Christmas journals that you can make. I mean, it's so full of stuff. If you want to go caroling, it's got a bunch of caroling song lyrics. It's just great. So I think this book looks really fun. So this is, looking at the back, this is actually the author with her husband and their 2 kids. They took a photo that's in the back and then they made it into a painting. Isn't that cute? The total I spent at the second store was $6.96. So what is that? Right at $20 for the 2 stores. And the second store was called Faith Lutheran Thrift Store. Okay, I am definitely going to have this be a 2-part video because we're already far enough in for this to be a full video. Please be sure to give me a like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. And if you want to be notified when the next one comes out, go ahead and hit the notification bell down there next to the subscription box. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I love you. Bye.